Hello everyone, it's time for another photo assignment. This time the good folks at Fred Miranda have tasked us with photographing rainbows. The first thing I like to do is pre-visualize. When I think of rainbows, I think of the natural phenomenon, the pride flag, and the dark side of the moon. Even though conditions were promising, I decided I wasn't going to actively search out a natural rainbow. I didn't want to photograph a pride flag because I had just used a flag as my subject for photo assignment number 2. And I didn't pursue the light going through prism idea because I really wanted to go out for a walk. Next, I searched through my photo library for rainbow photos. Aside from some iPhone snaps, this was the only photo that popped up. I love this photo, but it was taken off a pier in Port Hueneme, and that's a nearly 3-hour drive from where I live. Then I remembered one of my favorite photos from 2025. I used shutter drag to photograph some decorative umbrellas right here in town. My plan was to go out and take an even better photo than that for this week's assignment. It's colorful like a rainbow, and the fact that they are umbrellas helped tie the concept together. So here I am at Orange Street Alley with my Leica Q3 43. And wouldn't you know it, I can't make the photo happen. I still don't know what I did wrong. I used the same camera and settings as last time, but every attempt came out way overexposed. I'm not embarrassed to tell you I even pulled out my phone and watched my previous episode that featured this photo to double check how I made it happen. But as they say, man plans and God laughs. Thinking on my feet, I set the lens to f8 and composed a fairly straightforward photo of the umbrellas in the rain. The end result wasn't as unique as I was hoping for, but it was colorful and told a story. Let's head to Capture One and see what I can make. In an unusual move, I started in the Shape menu and used Auto Keystone since I was looking up at the umbrellas and hoped the computer could give me a better perspective. I liked what I saw and moved on to Auto Adjust. After bringing the exposure down, I set about to crop the image to my liking. I wanted to isolate the umbrellas in the frame as much as I could. After a heavy crop, I was happy. I nudged the contrast up, lowered the highlights drastically, brought the shadows down some, fiddled with dehaze, and then went back to contrast to give it a bit more pop. Then I brought the black value about halfway up and increased the shadows. And here's the final photo. I posted it less than an hour before the deadline. And after a week of voting, my photo took home gold. I was very proud because the other entries were excellent. As always, the members of Fred Miranda are so generous and kind with their congratulations and feedback. Thank you to them, and thank you to you for watching. I hope today gives you something worth photographing.